Well, I am out. Oh, I thought I had to walk a long way, but I didn't. I forgot. Park right here. Park right here. So I love my baby. She just gives me a lot of fucking problems, man. Shit. She do. She give me a lot of problems. And that's the thing about having a vehicle, man. It's rolling and stuff. I got storage up in here, yo. Check it. I just finished putting this here. My other laundry bag is there, and all this stuff from my mom. My friend's mom gave it to my mom. See my baby? Ooh, damn baby, she is fucking gorgeous. I tell you, she's gorgeous. She is, and she locks on me as usual. She locks on me as usual. Yo, last night a mosquito got in here, and I think it bit me in my face. I think it bit me over here somewhere. But I'm glad it didn't. It didn't keep itching. It did in the beginning. And you know what I hate? When a mosquito gets in your car and you can't find it, and you're driving, and it just keeps biting the fuck out of you. And I'm like, damn. Okay, I always gotta check. I got my phone, my wallet, my keys. One time I got in my car and I was like, something feel funny. Then I check. I was like, oh shit, I don't got my wallet. I have to run right back to the house. Look, it looks so quiet and peaceful over here and stuff. See an Indian lady walking by herself. Look. Indy! Let me stop. Anyway. It's nice and peaceful. That's the 12 bus. That's the BX12. It's going to Fordham Row. Past Fordham Row. It goes past Fordham Row. Does it go past Fordham? No, it does not go past Fordham Row. Sorry. I got it mixed up with another bus. I know the 9 goes... The 9 bus, but 9 bus not over here. But it passes by Fordham as well. Is it the 9? I think the last stop of the 9 is Van Cortlandt Park. This is Pelham Parkway. I don't know. I don't like the way my beard is growing in. Like, the sizing. I mean, even though I shaved them down like 2 weeks ago. I shaved it down. But this part, I felt like last night I should have shaved it when I was grooming myself in certain areas. But I didn't. I need to look at one of my other pics. Cause my boy Vic was like, oh shit, your beard is long here. And I like it long. I do. I love my hair and my face. Oh shit. It's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. This is Josh Corbin and the love from all sides now. Give and take and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Wow. I'm gonna turn it off because I haven't heard. I just got the CD yesterday when I went to Walmart. Oh, and I got it in a way. I took it on purpose. Like, I took it in my hand on purpose. But the way that I got it was by mistake. I can't explain it to you because it's on video. But for those who know me and you ask, I will say the truth about it. But, yeah. I can probably still do it in another way. Because I like the artists to get what belongs to them. In a good way, nothing bad. I'm not a grimy person. Even though he's rich. But we all gotta pay bills and do everything and yo, let me tell you. The thing about money, you're making money, and a lot of people, they don't really realize this, or maybe they do and they don't care, or whatever the case may be. When people make money, you have to invest. You have to invest for your money to keep growing. And I think it's important. A lot of people, they don't get to do that. But for those who have opportunities and they can do that, they don't. Because you have your youth now. But at a certain time in life, your body starts to deteriorate. And it can't stand and hold everything that it did from before. And a lot of people with youth, they don't think about that. They don't. They just live life. Enjoy their life every single day. I hurt myself a few days ago right here. It's a little tiny dot. Well, that shit hurt. The fuck? That shit hurt. I shouldn't be putting this on my face, but I need some type of moisturizer. It's cocoa butter. The best. This is the best. It is. I usually keep lip balms here, but in the summer, they start to melt and look all icky and everything. So I can't. But that song is in my head right now because I really want to listen to it. A lot of people, they don't listen to the music that I like. I mean, I like a little bit of everything, which I do. And I don't know, some days I could listen to certain things, and then some days I don't. You see something flying around in here? You saw a little thing flying around? It's probably dust or whatever. I hate when my car makes this noise. At first I thought it was the radiator, but then I replaced the radiator, and it's not the radiator, so it's something else. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know what it is. My nephew, he was younger here. Think about him all the time. Sorry, this damn phone weighs. It got weight to it. I need a better holder. I noticed that these two vehicles, that one in front of me and the one in back of me, they wasn't here last night. I'm gonna go get me my coffee and then head to my mom's. I'm gonna go do some things over there, and plus do my bedding. I gotta wash my bedding. It is overdue. I need it. The name of the song is From Both Sides Now. It's from Josh Corbin. I don't know, the lady that sings it with him. I had to look up her name. I don't want to lose my phone at the same time. on, man, go. People get distracted. These roads in the Bronx are fucked up. They already fucked up. You know that yeah, about the investing thing. I've always wanted to invest, always. And I remember in the beginning when I was growing and started to know about life and being alone and independent, you get to meet people and stuff like that. You know, when you're young, you know, you always giving people the benefit of the doubt. When you're older, you're more wiser, and you're like, And I do appreciate this one dude that I know. I know him, and when I was in Cali, and I was like, yo, bro, I'm like, you know, let's invest together and shit. And I said it because I trust him, you know. But then he was being real with me. And he said, you know what? He's like, I did that before with another person, and the business didn't go well, you know. And I got it. I did. And I was like, oh, okay, man, you know. And it's true, you know, you invest with other folks. I mean, like, I think you really, 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 really have to know the person in order to do something like that. That you know that they're not gonna fuck your shit up, you know. If they wanna fuck their shit up, then, you know, by all means. But don't fuck up the other person's investment as well, you know. Like, that's messed up. You know, and he said it, he was like, you know, I did that before and the business didn't go well. You don't mix, you know, friendship and business together. It doesn't work that way. You know. So I was like, oh man, you know, like, cool, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I respected that 100%. Other folks, they'll be like, yeah, come on, let's invest and shit. And they take your fucking money and run. You know? Then you'd be like, what the fuck happened? A lot of times, you know, people just do grimy shit. Even though you do things, you know, signing papers and shit like that, people always find a way, loopholes and shit, to fuck with your shit. Because they don't care. They don't care. It's just about the Benjamins. Huh? Go that name. Yeah, go that name. Yo, that song is just playing in my head. Because I really want to listen to it. Check it. There's people working. People working in the scalpels up there. That's a dangerous job. It really is. I love balconies. But it would be better to be like by the waterside. I'm over here by Mick D. Remember the Mickey D's? Yo, come on, let's go to Mickey D's. I'm thinking, should I get me some hotcakes? Or should I just buy me a turkey and cheese sandwich? You know, I had one a couple of days ago. It was great. It was great. I bought it like hours before, and I just let the salt and pepper, oil and vinegar just marinate in the sandwich. And that night when I ate it for dinner, I was like, yes. I'm like, this is a fucking sandwich, yo. This is the sandwich, yo. See the school bus? Should be parked in front of school. Let me stop. They usually leave and go do their thing. I'm telling you, this phone holder, like this phone that I got, this is a new phone because my other phone just fucking stopped working. I'm like, what the fuck? And I gotta take it back to the store too before the 30 days is up. And I gotta do this shit. See, this is my old phone. The other one is way bigger than this shit and thicker. So I'm like, damn. I think it's because of the case holder. No shit. Day now.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. My name is Delania. How can I help you?
Good morning. Can I have an order of hot cakes and a small coffee, 4 creams, 5 sugars, and 2 pump of the hazelnut, please? And that'll be all.
Hot cakes and a small coffee?
Yes.
It's going to be $5.26. And for the
Okay.
rest of the month.
All right. She sounds cute, right? Let's go see. Let's go see. Hi. Did you put the 2 pumps of the hazelnut on there?
Hazelnut?
Yeah. Can't have it without it.
It's going to be $5.76. Sorry about that.
I knew something was wrong.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I get what you're saying. I put vanilla though.
Oh, yeah? I used to like French vanilla, but like that was before you guys
Yeah.
used to have it.
Have a good
All right,
day.
thank you. You too, honey. She is too young, no. But she has a nice voice. Ooh, I see another lady walking down the street. Walking down the street. Sipping. What was that? Smoking on Indo. Sipping on gin and juice. Way back. And my mind and my money and my money and my mind. That's that Snoop Dogg shit back in the day. Yup. I remember me and my friends, we be just saying so many damn quotes from like movies and shit. Oh. Oh shit. If I would have went to the other McDonald's that's on Southern Boulevard, there's a certain girl that be there. That child needs a jacket. Now, see, I don't understand this shit. She got 2 children, no jacket, but she has a jacket. The mother got a jacket on. Thank you. Let's see, we're gonna put the hazelnut in this shit. Yeah, the dude doing my shit. Oh. Damn it. That butter came on. That butter. Oh, I want to eat like right now. I'm gonna wait till I get to my mom's house. But yeah, like the woman has a jacket, but the kids don't, and the little girl's like this. Excuse me, Roberto. Did you put the 2 pumps of the hazelnut in here?
I just put one. You want me to put one more?
Yeah, I asked for 2. Thank you. See, that ain't just put one. No, man, come on. Please. Thank you, man.
Well,
All right. Have a good day. Oh, big girl. She thought that he can pass, but I saw that there wasn't no space for him to pass. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I would be like, "That's okay, baby. You go right on ahead, honey." You know, a lot of people mean to big girls. Don't be mean to no big girls. My ex-wife was a big girl. She was a big girl. She was, yeah, she was a big girl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a video up when we went to Walmart yesterday. God damn, y'all motherfuckers gonna be like, God damn, she got a big ass. Yeah, she big girl. Yeah. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. I remember this one girl. Oh my god. As a matter of fact, she named herself Blue because back in the days, she used to wear. She used to put blue hair in her extensions. And back then, she was well. Besides Little Kim, she was the only one that I knew that did shit like that because I didn't see anybody else do it. And she used to go to the village to go get her clothes, but she used to go to I think it was like Soho. She used to go to that area and get like just different style of clothes and shit. I heard she she moved to Jersey. Last time I saw her, I was so excited. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Cause she was, she was into me back then. She was, and then I moved, and when I moved, I didn't come around, cause my ex was around that area. My ex-girlfriend that I was with for many years. I thought we was gonna get married and shit. I think I did wanted to get married with her, but she didn't want to get married for whatever reason. I think it had to do with like religious reasons. But I did want to get married. I'm glad I didn't. I'm not saying. I mean, it's a bit complicated, but it's a bit cool. He took the red light. You see that shit? I'm gonna start doing that shit. I'm gonna get me another phone thing for my like the phone holder for my windshield, which I really don't want to do that really, but I'm gonna fucking get one. I'm gonna start videoing motherfuckers just taking a red light, and it just didn't change. It didn't change. It been changed, and your ass just fucking just took it. That's not cool. I don't like that shit. Yo, I smell my coffee. Oh, yes, baby. Me and my coffee about to make love right now. Shit. Yes. About to make love to my coffee. My coffee gonna make love to me. Making love to your food. Oh. Let me stop. Let me stop it. Yo, look at all those ACs in that truck. They about to make some wop today. They gonna take that shit to the scraps and make their wop. There you go. My dad used to know this old man. He used to have a real big van. He used to just collect mattresses and shit. I remember somebody I used to like fuck with. They like, that's Mr. Bed. I'm like, what? They're like, Mr. Bed. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, you know what, you stupid. They call that old man Mr. Bed. Ah, that's an old car. They got like that California style from back in the early 90s and shit. They got the electronics be like, Yeah, my nephew was showing me a video last week of those type of events that they be having with the cars and shit. And you see the cars bouncing up and down and shit. One of them turned to fire. I was like, oh shit. I'm glad that shit didn't blow up, because there was this white guy standing there filming it. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck away from the car. That shit could have blown up and your ass would have been right there. Your ass would have been flame on. Don't play with that shit. You see your shit smoking, then move the fuck away. And it wasn't his vehicle, so everybody else that was like, they had the remote to the piece in the little box that was controlling it. Come on, man, go. Fuck you stopping for? Nobody walking or nothing. Just go. You got the light. You go, nigga. Stopping like it's a stop sign. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are stupid. Gotta watch for them shits. People that be doing sudden stops. Man, I gotta put some juice in my baby. I'll give her some juice in a little while. I'm kind of late leaving out, yo. A little bit. I mean, not really, but I wanted to be out earlier than this to get shit done. Get my beddings washed. So yeah, my nephew was showing me the videos of cars bouncing up and down and shit, and you see the back wheel come off. Then another car's front wheel came off. That motherfucker was bouncing and shit. This damn holder. It's really the phone case, but the phone case, I'm not getting rid of this because it's brand new. My daughter just bought it. And it protects my phone. She bought me the screen too, but the screen is glass. I like the plastic one. I mean, I like the glass one too, it's alright, but then I couldn't do the finger thing, so I had to take it off. But I gotta be careful that I don't drop my phone, because then I can't see motherfuckers. I'm glad that never happened to me. Like, I had a phone once that it fell. Brand new, the shit fell. And the screen didn't get fucked up. The screen didn't get fucked up. But the back piece did. I was like, wow, that's messed up. Brand new damn phone. I had it on my lap, and when I got out the car, shit fell out. And it went. So the glass part broke, but it was from the back side, not the screen itself. Yo, when I tell you that song is still playing in my head, I feel like a crazy person right now. Yeah, you hear that? Motherfuckers acting stupid. I hate these messed up roads. This is a nice area, look. Alley type of shit. Looks like Brooklyn fucking fresh. But it's not. It's the Bronx. Fucking fresh. Let's just see the scenery. See the scenery. I do. Don't tailgate too much. I'm about to slow down. They got the speeding camera right there. And, yeah. I'm not trying to get... That should be like... Especially at night, you think it's a thunder. It'd be like... It's like thunder, lightning. That was a song back in the 80s. A woman sang that. You gotta knock, knock, knock on wood. Yo. As time goes on, the songs get more and more perverted and shit. Crazy. But you know what? If you really think about it, even back in the 70s, they had songs that was crazy. It was very sexual and stuff. You be like, what? Holy shit. People was just raw with it. Yep, parking. Holy shit. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to get at that one. That's right close to the building. That's what's up. I'm taking this one. I didn't take it. That happened to me last week. I didn't turn right away because another car was coming, and then the car in back of me made that spin real quick and took the fucking park, and I was like, that's fucked up, yo. I'm like, nigga, I was gonna take that shit, but I didn't make the turn fast enough, so that's what happened. God damn, they gotta cut this fucking greenness here. PJ's not supposed to be looking like this. He's supposed to be cut clean. Cut clean. Let me look down a little bit. Alright, I got it. I already made it here. I'm glad I made it. Baby got knock, knock, knock on wood. Let me make sure, hold up. Make sure I'm not on the sidewalk. I don't want my wheels. Yep. I don't like my wheels to be scraping up against the sidewalk. Alright, baby, I'm gonna turn you off. But that noise just got me going crazy. I hate that shit. Anyway, yo, look green. That shit not supposed to be there like that. That shit's supposed to be cut all the way down. Oh, you like? I got my golden horse. I bought that at a 99-cent store. I thought it was so gorgeous, and I just bought it. I didn't glue it. And then Forky. Let me see, my thing is dusty over here. Oh, I got dusted out. Now, I got this too. I didn't go and get this myself. This was a gift. A sea turtle, baby sea turtle, and his egg. But this is made out of stone. Look at all the detail. This is gorgeous. And I did have it right there, but my crazy ass glued it, and then the same day, and then I started driving, and it fell off because it's heavy. You could fucking knock somebody's head with this shit, for real. This motherfucker's heavy as hell. And I just leave him right there. Like some of my little coins. Some of my little coins. And that's my yeah. My Yemaya walks with me. Walks with me daily. I have to. Ooh, feel her right now. Yo, you hear my stomach? My stomach's going. Cause it's time to eat. It's crazy, you know. You know, from before when I was saying that I like my space and I like to be alone and stuff like that. But sometimes at the end of the day, sometimes I think about, having someone, but not to live with them and not to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get too attached. I want them to still do their thing and have their life and stuff like that. But like when they want to have dinner or have company, hey baby, I'm right here. I am right here. So yeah, I don't mind that shit at all. And in order to have a nightcap or some shit like that, like we both, not just one sided, both have to be feeling each other. I think my hair's changing. I'm getting older, so my hair color naturally was like dark brown, but when you look at it, it looks black. I got look, I'm all my grays is coming in. I'm an older model, and I remember when I was with my ex-wife, and I was like, I said you gotta trade me in for a new model, because you're younger than me and I'm older than you, and the longer we're together, I'm getting older, and my body's gonna break down, you know, and certain things is gonna be happening to my body. And I don't know, it's like, ooh, I don't ever remember, even at my young age, having a woman like Rihanna. Like Rihanna is a fucking firecracker. In bed, she's a fucking firecracker. I was to ever get a woman that's a firecracker, you gonna give me a fucking heart attack. You are. You are. I will get a fucking heart attack. Because dealing with that, I mean, I don't mind going rough and shit a little bit. Because women like to get fucked. Sometimes they be like, fuck me. I, shit, last time that shit happened to me, I felt like I was gonna get a heart attack. I did. I was like, holy shit. And she saw that I was getting tired. Niggas was getting tired, yo. That shit's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, people look at me now and be like, yo, you got mad youth and say, like, you look mad young. Okay, I could look young, but my body don't fucking say that shit. My body say a whole different tune. It do. My body says something totally different, yo. Okay, a lot of it didn't come out. Just one little strand came out. I forgot to I put some conditioner in, but I gotta get my deep conditioner. And then I gotta leave some on. And I gotta put things on my sideburns and stuff. Cause in the winter I was wearing my hats. I was wearing my hats. Up here. I was wearing my hats in the winter, and it just, I'm so used to wearing my hats and shit. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for next winter. But I probably gotta move to a warm climate or something. I'm gonna have to. eventually. And leave my daughter with the apartment. I know she's not gonna want that though. And she's so used to having me around. I get it, you know. I didn't know. On my body. Yeah, I was looking at. I'm just gonna say that my body can't tolerate certain things anymore. You know, my arthritis is kicking in. Last night my shoulder was fucking burning. I was doing. Mm, this is great. Oh, this is great. Oh my god. Got my coffee about to make love to me right now. Salute, baby. This is it. Only thing I don't have an extra sugar. They usually like if they do it. Sometimes they do it so fucking good, and then sometimes it be sweet. I'd be like, shit. Mm-mm-mm. I can't look because she gonna know I'm looking at her tits. God damn, she has some big tits. I'm a titty man. I'm not really like. I don't. Yo, it's crazy because I was never really like an ass person. I'm more of a titty. I don't care if you guys. But now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I be looking at that ass, yo. Matter of fact, I think I didn't put it on Instagram though. I did, but like on my storyline, and you know, after 24 hours, that should go away and shit. But I still got, I still got the picture. I took a couple of pictures of some women's nice firm booty. And this particular woman, her shit was nice and firm. I was like, God damn, that shit perfectly round. Perfectly round. I know her man enjoying that shit. I know she got a nigga. Trust me, she do. She do. That shit is like, damn, baby. I mean, that's one thing I don't mess with people's mates. I'm always against that shit. Always against it. Always against it. Let me tell you something. For people that mess around with their boys' mates and shit and act like nothing, then that means they don't have a corazon, man. They don't have a heart. That's fucking crazy. You be around your boys and shit, chilling, breaking bread, making money together, doing all this shit, and then you fucking his girl behind his back, and you don't feel nothing. That's crazy. I'm telling you, that's fucking crazy. I know someone now. I know someone now who like we like mad cool and shit, and we've been boys for a long time, you know. And when I was hurt with that other situation shit, and we became boys, and he tried to help me. He was like there for me and stuff, you know. He was trying to help me go through my pain and stuff. Like he was there. He was being very supportive, and I will never forget that. I would never ever forget that. I really appreciate you, man. I really do. It's important to have good people like that. I'm not saying, oh, he's perfect in it. No. We all have flaws. Every single one of us, we all have flaws. And I almost lost my thought. I was looking at a car going by. I did. I lost my thought. Yeah, I did need maybe like one little teaspoon of sugar. But he was there for me. And okay, now I remember. He's married to his wife, and sometimes your mate is gonna do something that you may not like or some shit like that. You got a big vehicle, nigga, so I hope you don't knock my shit. He wanna see if he fit. You don't fit, man. I'm sorry. That's a big bitch. And all the parking spaces that's in the front, he don't fit neither. None of them. They for small vehicles. They were just an average size. Um, your mate is gonna do or say something that you may not like, whatever, and you get mad and y'all start arguing about the situation and shit. I always think, and I think this is a good thing, that when you are angry at your mate, y'all should give yourself some space right away. Some space. Because when you're upset and y'all start going at each other, a lot of bad shit is gonna happen. And then once you have your space after the argument and y'all going off on each other and all this shit, sometimes it'll get physical because somebody's gonna get really, really upset. You're gonna be really upset for some stupid they said or some shit like that. You know. Just walk away for a little bit. Just walk away. That's my advice. Walk away for a little bit. Because as time goes on during that day and then you come to your senses and stuff like that and you be like, like you just cool down, you be like, damn, that was kind of fucked up. Even though I don't like what they did or what they said, we're not gonna get it right all the fucking time. We're not gonna get it right. We was born with sin, we gonna die with sin. So shit's gonna happen. But little minute shit like that, just give yourself space. Give yourself space and you're gonna get over it. Let your feelings calm down. You have a level head. And then you sit down and you talk with your mate. Sit down. Don't be standing up and doing all this, motion shit. Because then they might get upset again and be like, but why you gotta do all of that? Then they henpecking. You don't want that shit. You be like, babe, my opinion, I don't like what you did. That was fucked up. I'm not saying that, be a pussy about it. Just be real and just fucking talk the shit out once y'all both calm down and y'all ready to connect and talk about the situation and fucking move on. Hug each other, kiss each other, you know, and you'll see that you'll be like, damn, I could have let that shit go. Come on. But at that moment with that anger, forget about it. That shit takes you to different avenues that you don't want to be, you know. I remember doing that shit too. My ex-wife used to do stupid shit, and I'm like, why would you do that? She's the type that she want to do what the fuck she wants to do. That's just her. And even though I tell her, you need to find yourself a fucking husband. You need to find yourself a husband so that they can help you with these children. You know? Because she be needing help. When I say she be needing help, she be needing help. Sometimes I go over there and I try to help her out and shit. But I'm not Betty Crocker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking Betty Crocker. If I help you, right? If I go and I help you maintain certain shit, but if I come, let's say 2 days later, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, I bought her something, right? I bought her something so it can look nice and presentable and shit. Why you still got your old shit there? I bought you this and then I bought the protection so that you can put it over the surface. Why didn't you put it on yet? You still got that old raggedy shit. That's fucking trash. Christmas been done past months ago. You got the kids ripping the shit up. Well, she don't got the kid, but the kid is ripping the fucking material shit up. Throw the shit out already. I told her yesterday too. I'm like, yo, I asked her when we was in the vehicle. I asked her, I'm like, did you put the thing on the cover? No, I got stuff on it. I'm like, yo, I been bought you that. Like, come on, put it on. For real, put it on. Take that old shit off and put it on. So yesterday, I had said something about something. I forgot what it was. And then she goes, well, why don't you do it? I'm like, me? I said, I don't fucking live here. I'm like, you got me fucked up. Why don't you? And I tell her this, and it's fucked up that I say it, but I say it. I don't give a shit. I'm like, why don't you call your fucking little boyfriends and shit that you be having? Let them fucking help you. They really need to cut all that green. It's like growing on the fucking fence and all this shit. Like the funds for nature is fucked up. Let me tell you something. In the 80s, when we first moved here, in the very, very early, I think 1980, my parents moved here. The grass was so nice and smooth. There was, I mean, and people had pets. You wasn't supposed to because it was on the lease. You wasn't supposed to, but people still had pets. They would clean up their dog shit and all that. Now, oh my God, that shit is reeking through your window. People throwing garbage in front of the buildings now. You'd be like, take this shit around the corner. Because the incinerators is not working, or it get flooded, and you have them fucking water bugs. You got them water bugs coming up in the thing. No. Oh, no. Mm-mm. So they close the incinerators. To try to eliminate, the bugs or other creatures, infestations coming in. You have to keep your neighborhood clean. You still got to do your part. Now let me tell you something. In the Caucasian neighborhood, you don't find that. You don't find trash on the floor. You don't even see a fucking paper rolling with the wind, blowing with the wind. You don't see that shit. You don't see that shit. They keep their neighborhood up to par. Why can't we do it? I usually like to put all my shit in the trash. Now this poor lady, what miss? It's not gonna go. You gotta do that shit separately. She fighting with the garbage, poor lady. She got too much thing on the cart. She got too much garbage on the cart, and it's just gonna keep going all over the place. At least she's cleaning up, you know. She's a maintenance lady. You remember back in the days, you wouldn't see women working in housing. You would see them working in the office, not doing garbage, not painting or nothing like that. Yo, talking about painting. Let me go back to the story with the girl Blue. Mm, I'm not gonna say her real name, but she used to use Blue. She was hot. She was hot. She was. She was tall and slim. People used to tell me, "Yo, you like climbing trees, huh?" I just don't discriminate, you know. And back then, I wasn't even thinking about it like that. Because I remember she brought that shit up to me. She was like, "You don't discriminate." She was like, I love that about you. That shit turned me on when she said that. I was like, "Ooh, what? Like she had me thinking." But I don't. I just, I, we had a date one day. Yo, we had a date. Oh my God. I was in my 30s back then. We had a date and I looked all nice and shit. She looked nice. I remember she had black and white on. Ooh. Um, and and she we went downtown and we went out to eat. We went to the west side before they hooked it up now and everything is so like really nice now. Even the east side is nice now too. You can like actually walk all the way around from the east side to the west side around the edge of the water because the whole thing is like connected now, so it's cool. Um, and we were just walking, holding hands and shit, and niggas was trying to holler at her and stuff, and like I didn't feel no type of way. Like I don't get mad at shit like that. If my girl look good, she look good. Thanks. That shit don't phase me because I know that she's with me, so it doesn't phase me. That type of shit never did. I don't be like, yo, what the fuck you looking at? I don't gotta do none of that shit. Ever. For what? That just wasn't me. You know? Now, if a nigga was to come up and try to holler at her, I let her handle that. Because she goes, this is my man. And if they be like, oh, my fault, whatever the fuck, or even if he get nasty, whatever the fuck, I'm still walking away with my woman. I'm not mad. For what? You can talk your shit. Just as long as you don't violate my space, my personal space, we good. We good. I don't care what the fuck you say. We good. But anyway, the date went wonderful. Oh, it went great. She was like so into me. And I was just enjoying her, enjoying her company and stuff like that. But I can really tell that she was like really into me. The thing was that she had a man. But I shouldn't say but. Her man, I think he loved her, but he wasn't in love with her. And the relationship, to me, it was like over, even though she was staying with him and his mom. But she wasn't like, they wasn't never doing anything together. Like he would go to work, she would go to work. Because I remember one time being at their house, but he wasn't there. Because she had wanted to have a couple of shots, and I just came over. I didn't stay long. I didn't stay long, and even though certain things happened that shouldn't happen, but I wanted her too. I did. I did want her. And I thought that she was gonna, like, I was gonna wait for her. I was. I would have waited for her if she would have, like, broke up with him and stuff like that. Like, and I would have gave her time. I would have gave her as much time as she needed, because I knew that we was already friends and we would chill. We would go to the clubs together, stuff like that. So I was, like, cool with her. I wasn't mad that she had a nigga and I couldn't be with her. It wasn't like that, because I enjoyed her friendship, you know. And one time she really, like, one time we went out. I think we went to go visit her mother in the hospital or something. And then she had to check the apartment. She had to check her mom's apartment. And I wound up spending the night with her there. And we fucked. Oh my God. I didn't even expect that. I didn't expect that. But she really, really, like, wanted me. And I remember her saying, I could be with you forever. That's that's how I knew that she really had feelings for me, when she said that. So I was like, so what's up? I'm like, what's up? She didn't want to leave her man at that time. So I was like, okay. That was the only time we was intimate. Because I had already violated. Because she had a man. But he wasn't loving her. He wasn't giving her the attention that she required. And I happened to be the nigga at the time. And I fulfilled whatever she required at that moment. And another time I went with her to a picnic, I think it was. And we went to Brooklyn. I don't remember where it was, what event it was. It was, I think, her family event or something. And I went with her. And I was so shy. I didn't say anything to anybody. I mean, I said hello and stuff like that, but I was shy back then. But I just enjoyed being with her. I really did. And I actually seen myself with her. I think that was the only woman that I could actually say that I really seen myself with this woman and having a future. Now, I think I was, where was I, on East Tremont? I think it was 3 years ago. I was in East Tremont. I went to the post office, and I'm coming out of the post office, and I happened to bump into an old friend that actually knew her. And I was like, oh shit, yo, what's up? We hugged each other and stuff. And I had asked about Blue. I said, yo, you ever seen Blue? And she's like, no, we still don't talk, but she still talks to my daughter and stuff, and they call each other and send each other pictures and stuff. So I'm like, oh, word? She live in Jersey now. I was like, oh shit, word. Cause last time when I seen her on the train, this was before, I mean, this was after, like, we had our encounter and stuff like that. And she was nervous seeing me, and cause she had gained a little bit of weight, and I guess she must have felt something. I didn't give a shit about that. All I cared about was that I seen her. you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to play a little bit close, and then she kind of like was like back offish a little bit, and then I got it, and I was like, damn, I just wish, but I let her be. I let her be, and and we just went our separate ways from then. But she had told me that she had lived in Brooklyn and she was with this dude, blah blah blah, and that you know he keeps her grounded. So when she said that, I was like, okay, and I left her alone. I didn't ask her for her number or anything like that. I just left her alone, and I wished her well. So I guess years later, maybe like what, 8 years later, that's when I seen my friend next to the post office when I came out, and I asked about her, and she said that her daughter speaks to her, and they send each other pictures and stuff, and they send each other videos and stuff through instant messenger. I was like, oh. And she also said that she was with the Spanish dude, and she had a baby. I was like, what? She had a baby? Yo, that shit fucked me up. I mean, like, I know, like, people move on and they, you love again and shit like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit stuck. I was stuck. Because I remember that time when she was like, I can be with you forever. So when you say that shit to me, and I know that you're meaning it, but it didn't happen. So, yeah. But I can tell you right now, she is. I remember when I first met her, though. she worked. She worked for this company, for this painting company, and she came to the house. They had to do the ceiling over, and she didn't even know that I lived there. She probably knew I lived in a building, but she didn't know that I lived in that apartment. And and she played it cool though. She played it cool because I met her. I actually met her through my friend, the one that I bumped into at the post office. So when time went on, I think it was like a few months later and shit like that. I was chilling with my friend at that time, and she came by. I was like, damn, she looked familiar. And she had like some, like when she came to the apartment, she came like in a white suit, you know. So and like like to paint and stuff. So I didn't recognize her because she had like a scarf, tied up in her hair and stuff like that. So I didn't know what her hair looked like really. And they had that cap that looked like a shower cap, when they painting and stuff. So when I seen her talking to my friend, I was like, oh, she looked familiar. And she was like, hello. And I was like, hello. I stood in and I was like, damn, she looks familiar though. And then when she asked me about the painting that it did, was I satisfied with the painting? I was like, oh shit, that's the painting girl. And I was like, oh, that was you? I'm like, you look nice. And she was like, don't act like you don't know me. And I was like, what you mean? She was like, I see you all the time. She was like, I watch you. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, you live around here? And she was like, yeah. She's like, you even know my boyfriend? I was like, oh shit. She was a black girl with a white dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, what? You see, the white dude was a white dude in the projects, but he was. Wow, I think I make a little nest. The little birdies took a real big tissue. They gonna make a nest. He was like I guess everybody's seen him like one of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? I see you Caucasian. You a Caucasian nigga, so you're fucking privileged. You're not one of us. You're not one of us. He was more like Eminem type of nigga, like that. But he wasn't a rapper. He was just, he did act like one of the brothers and shit. His mother was pure white. His sister was pure white. They was not mixed. That motherfucker had like blonde hair and shit and light eyes. But he lived in the hood. That nigga lived in the PJs. And frankly, I think he was the only white family that lived in the PJs. They probably lived there for many years. And they never wanted to leave because Throsneck is all around white neighborhood. It is. It's over there next to like the Whitestone Bridge and shit. All that area back there is all like mafia and shit like that. I remember when I used to go to the McDonald's, there was nothing but mafia niggas there. So I was like, oh shit. But yeah. I'll see what time it is. I don't know what time it is. 10:41. Holy shit. No. Sorry about that. Something happened to the phone when I pressed the thing so I couldn't see what time it was. It was a little circle with a line. I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? But yeah. But anyway, that was back then. And I always remember her, you know? I remember for a while I was trying to find her on Facebook. I don't know what name she goes under. So I'm like, and I would never try to step into her life if she's with somebody. I don't know if she's still with that dude. I don't know. You know, these days people don't stay long in fucking relationships. So if you in a relationship more than 5 years and y'all still together, that means that's something good. You know, but like I was saying before, like when y'all having an argument or some shit like that, just separate, give each other space. And you see that later on when you calm down and y'all come together, y'all could communicate. I remember when I was with my ex-wife and that things like that happened, and I was so upset with the situation that she didn't take care of and didn't want to see my view or didn't want to see the situation in hand, period. And like I said, she was the type she do shit however the fuck she see fit, and that's it. She's not changing it. But she would give you a gift or food or some shit like that, like right away, for you like to forget about it. Don't do that shit to me. Don't fucking do that shit to me, cause I'm like, see, that's that shit. But anyway, whenever we would try to talk about it again and it flares up, I separate myself and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's like I'm talking to a brick fucking wall. And I'll leave it alone completely. And then I would try to leave the person alone. Somehow things happen, they need you, they call you, and you would go over there and you looking at them like, what? Please don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. And they're like, please, I need you. It's this and that. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna fucking help you, but that's it. And that's how I usually try to keep it like that. I'd be like, don't be fucking bothering me. So me and you, we don't fucking mix. So just leave it alone. They will always find something to keep pulling you back. And I'm like, what is it with this person? If it's not the dick that you want, why the fuck are you calling me? Why are you talking to me, yo? And sometimes I just feel compelled to answer the fucking phone. I remember at one time for a long time, I didn't answer the phone call. I didn't answer the text. I just leave shit alone. I'm like, she's trying to do it again. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And I remember I used to say that shit to her. You know what she used to say? Well, what's the whole point in having a cake if you can't eat it? I'm like, when you have cake, you're not supposed to eat the whole motherfucking cake. You're supposed to share the fucking cake. Share it. You don't eat the goddamn... I never seen anybody eat a whole motherfucking cake. Maybe they have challenges like that. I don't fucking know. I mean, if a nigga could eat 50 hot dogs without throwing his shit up, then that's something. But I'm like, it's just a fucking saying. You're supposed to get the clue. You're not fucking stupid. You're a very smart woman. You're not fucking stupid. So stop trying to fucking play me. I gotta go. But that shit right there, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna wait till this shit gets to 120. Then I'm out of here, baby. Because I just gave a little bit, way too much. But I don't mind, speaking to you guys. It is fucking hot up in this bitch. But once I go outside, then it'll be alright. Keep pulling me back. You gotta make it work. Sometimes it's not meant to be. And some people, I'm telling you, she would try her best to get you to be in a space you don't want to be, that you do not fit. But they try their best. They still trying. To this very day, they still trying. Honey, let it go. Let it go. I'm waiting for my queen. And I've been waiting very patiently. Very patiently. I'm not looking. I am not looking. I'll take a glance every now and then. But I keep walking. And I'll be trying to push up on nobody. Because I know mentally where I should be. What I'm trying to take care of certain shit that I'm trying to take care of at this point. Excuse me, I'm trying to take care of my business. And it's taking its time, and I'm taking my time. My time will come when it comes to take care of my business. But as far as other things, it has to be on the back burner. Because I can't put myself in that space. And my time is up. So, I hope you guys enjoy.